Across the endless golden plains of the African savanna, life is a constant battle, an unending struggle woven into the very fabric of this vast and unforgiving landscape. Beneath the scorching sun, where the heat shimmers like a mirage on the horizon, every creature must fight tooth and claw for survival. Here, nature writes its own harsh laws, where strength, speed, cunning, and resilience dictate who will live to see another day. The savanna's sprawling grasslands stretch as far as the eye can see, dotted with majestic acacia trees whose flat, umbrella-shaped canopies provide precious shade and shelter. This is a land of extremes, blistering dry seasons that parch the earth and swelling rains that transform the plains into a lush, green sea. Throughout the year, the rhythms of life revolve around water, food, and the constant presence of predators. Among the rulers of this kingdom are the lions, majestic, powerful, and feared. Known as the kings of the savanna, lions hunt in prides, relying on strength in numbers and carefully orchestrated teamwork. A typical pride may consist of several lionesses, their cubs, and a few dominant males. Each member plays a vital role. The lionesses, with their lithe bodies and razor-sharp claws, are the primary hunters. They move with a combination of patience and lethal precision, stalking their prey through tall grasses and dense shrubbery, inching ever closer without a sound. At dusk, when the air cools and shadows lengthen, the pride stirs, eyes gleaming in the fading light. Their quarry, often agile impalas or wary zebras, graze unsuspectingly, unaware of the deadly ballet about to unfold. Suddenly, the stillness is shattered as lions burst from their hiding spots, muscles coiled like springs, launching a chase that reverberates with urgency and raw power. The prey scatter, their hooves pounding the earth in a frantic race for life, but the lion's strategy and endurance usually give them the edge. Yet, not all hunts end in success. The savanna is an arena where fortunes can change in the blink of an eye. When a hunt fails, the consequences are dire, hunger gnaws at the pride, and energy wanes. It is in these moments of vulnerability that the spotted hyenas come into play, cunning scavengers with powerful jaws capable of crushing bone, and a social structure as complex as that of the lions. Their eerie, maniacal laughter echoes through the night, a chilling soundtrack to their ruthless efficiency. Hyenas do not just steal kills, they also hunt cooperatively, driving their own relentless pursuits across the plains. Meanwhile, the herbivores navigate a world full of danger with a blend of vigilance and agility. The impalas, graceful and swift, are masters of escape. Their slender legs carry them in bounding leaps, twisting and turning to evade capture. Their eyes, wide and watchful, scan for movement, while their sensitive ears catch the faintest rustle of grass, a potential signal of a lurking predator. The greater kudu, with its towering spiral horns and striking stripes, embodies the elegance and resilience of the herbivore kingdom. These majestic antelopes possess remarkable adaptations that allow them to survive the harsh conditions of the savanna. Their ability to conserve water and regulate body temperature helps them endure long periods of drought. Their horns, sharp and imposing, are used in ritualized combat to establish dominance during mating seasons. Watching two kudus lock horns is like witnessing a delicate yet intense battle of wills, a testament to nature's endless dance of survival. Water is the lifeblood of the savanna, and the Mara River is its most vital artery. This winding ribbon of life is both a sanctuary and a death trap. Along its banks, crocodiles lie submerged, barely visible beneath the murky water's surface, waiting with the patience of ancient predators for the perfect moment to strike. Their eyes, cold and calculating, watch as herds of wildebeests and zebras gather to drink or make the treacherous crossing during the Great Migration. The crocodile's ambush is sudden and brutal. With jaws snapping like steel traps, they seize prey in a violent tug of war, dragging victims beneath the waves where few survive. These prehistoric hunters have remained virtually unchanged for millions of years, perfectly engineered for stealth and power. Their presence at the river's edge adds a layer of mortal danger that shapes the behavior and routes of migrating herds. Among the most awe-inspiring sights of the savanna is the Great Migration, a colossal movement of life spanning hundreds of miles. Millions of wildebeests, zebras, and gazelles traverse the plains in a cyclical journey dictated by the rains and the growth of fresh grass. This epic voyage is fraught with peril at every step. Crossing crocodile-infested rivers, avoiding ravenous predators, and enduring exhaustion and injury, these herds demonstrate an indomitable will to live. Their synchronized movements and herd dynamics reflect a deep evolutionary wisdom, a collective strategy to confuse predators and increase survival odds. Beneath the acacias and within the scrubland, smaller creatures enact their own dramas. Meerkats, ever vigilant sentinels, live in tightly knit communities where every individual has a role. Some serve as babysitters, others forage, while dedicated sentries stand watch for eagles and snakes. The moment a shadow crosses the sky or a sudden rustle alarms the group, the meerkats issue sharp warnings and disappear into their elaborate burrow systems, where they find safety underground. Birds of prey, like the martial eagle, soar high above, their keen eyesight spotting the smallest movement below. These raptors strike with deadly precision, snatching up young mammals or reptiles in swift dives. Their presence adds another layer to the intricate food web of the savanna, ensuring that no niche goes unfilled and no population unchecked. Even the insects play their part in this sprawling ecosystem. Termites build towering mounds that aerate the soil and serve as microhabitats for countless species. Bees pollinate flowering plants, sustaining the vegetation that feeds herbivores. The smallest beetles and ants contribute to decomposition and nutrient cycling, underpinning the health of the entire biome. As day fades to night, the savanna comes alive with sound and movement. Crickets chirp rhythmically, the distant calls of hyenas echo across the plains, and lions roar to stake their claim. Under the canopy of a star-filled sky, the endless cycle of life continues: birth and death, predator and prey, feast and famine. In this grand theater of nature, every animal is a protagonist in a story millions of years in the making. The savanna is not just a place of survival, it is a place where life's tenacity and beauty shine brightest, a world both brutal and breathtaking, where each day is a fierce celebration of existence.